Good evening, this is AJ reporting for Robin's Fanatics TV on today's Isthmian League Premier Division game between Carshalton Athletic and Margate. Before we start, in the league table, Carshalton Athletic are currently sitting in 10th place and Margate are just one place above us, 2 points ahead of us in 9th place. The previous fixture at Margate, all the way back in August, that's the league fixture that is, was our first away game of the season, which tells you how far back that was. That finished Margate 0, Carshalton Athletic 0. So if you were expecting a goal feast, you're going to be a bit disappointed. But as for the team itself, we just made one change from the point at Kingstonian last week. Kwaku Frimpong is back from his lengthy injury and replaced Harry Ottaway, who I think has gone back to Dorking after his loan spell finished. I think this was Dan Roberts' last game for the Robins as well, on loan from Dartford. As for the game itself, well, there wasn't any goals, but it was a good entertaining game. I think Carshalton played with a lot more passion, a lot more fire, compared to the last home game, which we won't talk about too much. They were looking to sort of go for it today. Carshalton pretty much had the better chances of the first half, but didn't really test the goalkeeper until sort of 10 minutes before the end. Tommy Bradford tested him twice. First one was a long shot, which the goalkeeper expertly tipped onto the crossbar and over. And Bradford had a shot a bit later on, which the keeper also saved. Apart from that, we were sort of playing well. We were building some good chances. It was just the final ball and the final third and the finishing touch just wasn't there today, unfortunately. But I mean, I think Carshalton was sort of certainly a lot better first half than the last home game, that's for sure. And like I said, we were sort of more up for it and looked like we put more of an effort in. So that was good to see. Half time, Margate weren't reduced to anything. I don't think Thomas Lloyd had anything to do really. I mean, they had a few long shots that went over, and that was it. But we reduced them to that. And we defended quite well, as did they as well. To be fair, in the first half. Half time, and it was Carshalton Athletic 0, Margate 0. Second half, Margate come out with a little bit of purpose actually. They sort of had the best of the play for the first 10-15 minutes of the second half. Carshalton was sort of encamped in their own defence, trying to sort of keep them out. But like with Carshalton, their final ball wasn't great, and their chances were very few and far between. But Carshalton sort of got back into it. Sort of started coming forward a little bit. Carshalton's one of the good chances. Dan Roberts had a good chance for the Robins. He was through 1-on-1 on the goalkeeper after the great ball from Frimpong. Keeper come out and smothered it. The keeper actually probably kept him in this game, if I'm being honest. The keeper pulled off some really good saves. He pulled off another good save shortly after from Danny Bassett. But he seemed to be having a private duel with Tommy Bradford, because Tommy Bradford had a couple of good chances as well. Again, both saved by Dan Colmer, the Margate goalkeeper. And we started playing it, ended the half strong, but Margate, to give them credit, they defended very well, actually, especially the centre back pairings. The 4 and the 5 were just there just to get in the way of anything that came their way, and the 4 cleared up a couple of good chances. They defended really well, when they did Carshalton did get through, the goalkeeper was hard to beat. So you're putting the effort in like we were, it's appreciated, and then we were putting the effort in today. But Margate really didn't have any sort of clear-cut chances in the second half. They both had 2 good chances near the end. Ben Green, now the sub, had come on. He had a free kick brilliantly saved from Lloyd Thomas in the Robins goal, and then from the Isthmian corner, the same player nearly scored direct from it, but it just found the side netting. So luckily for us, it didn't get back in the net. So yeah, but overall, I mean, it was good to see Kwaku Frimpong back as well, you know, after his lengthy injury. And of course, Lewis White was back as well, come off the bench today and come on and made an impact as well. So it was good to see them two guys back in the team, and I think we looked stronger for it as well. I mean, the first half, the performance all round was pretty good actually. It was just couldn't find the back of the net, you know, which has been the story of our season really. So yeah, but no, a 0-0 draw. So just like the away game, it finished 0-0. So like I say, not many games in the league games. Obviously, Margate, they got the 4-1 in the League Cup, you know, which effectively ended our season. But no, it was a good performance. It was a much better performance. It was a more spirited performance as well. So we can't sort of, you know, have a go at them for that. They put the effort in today. Just couldn't find a goal they deserved. So no, you know, point at home, 0-0 draw and a clean sheet. You know, the sort of defence seems to be sort of improving as well. I mean, you can see 1 goal in past 3 games now, so that's something, you know. But we haven't conceded a goal in open play actually for a few games. Because Kingsonia's goal last week was a rebounding off a penalty of a save. So, but yeah, a good performance for Carshalton, and yeah, we'll take a lot of positives from that. A lot of credit for the point. Yeah, so I'm now going to just go through the Isthmian League Premier Division results and league table as a roundup. So I'll be back soon. And now a roundup of the football results in the Isthmian League Premier Division, pictured in Isthmian League Premier Division. Start off with Bognor Regis Town 1, East Thurrock 1. So East Thurrock continuing their resurgence from their lowly position. Bowes and Pitsea 0, Worthing 2. Critical, I'll come back to that after the results. Brighton Sea Regent 2, Enfield Town 1. Carshalton Athletic 0, Margate 0. Folkestone Invicta 2, Corinthian Casuals 2. Cheshire 2, Lewis 2. Horsham 3, Haringey Borough 0. Kingstonian 0, Bishop Stortford 2, Potters Bar Town 2, Merstham 0. Wingate and Finchley 1, Leatherhead 1. And just the league table after today's results sees Worthing up, promoted as champions after their 2-0 win today. Congratulations to Worthing. I mean, they've been there all season. They've been up there past 2 or 3 seasons, but been really unlucky with, you know, with the COVID cutting the season short. But Worthing finally reached their goal and they've gone up as champions. So many congratulations to them. You know, Worthing's next game next Saturday, home to Carshalton Athletic. So it should be a bit of a party atmosphere for that one. So looking forward to that one. But as a Carshalton fan, I'm hoping it'll be after the Lord Mayor's party and they'll be a bit hungover and we can take advantage of it after we beat them 1-0 earlier in the season. But no, many congratulations to Worthing. I mean, they thoroughly deserved it. They've been consistently good and been up there all season and finally deserve to go up. And good luck to them. They'll do well in the Nationwide South. I'm sure they will. And I wish them all the very best of luck to them. Back to the league table. Bishop Stortford finished 1-2-0 and finished second, but there are 3 games left and they're 10 points behind. So that's why Worthing are up. But I think they've guaranteed themselves a playoff place. As has Enfield Town. They're pretty much there. Well, that's going to be, you know, touch and go, but they're pretty much there anyway. Worthing 4th and Lewis occupying the last playoff position in 5th. Folkestone are 6th on the same points but a -4 goal difference. As for the bottom, Leatherhead drew 1-1. Cray Wanderers have dropped into the bottom 2, but they don't play till tomorrow. I think they've got Hornchurch tomorrow. Merstham Now, I'm a bit sad about this. Merstham have dropped to 20th into the playoff position. I don't know if it's a playoff, that's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, after the 2-0 defeat, which is, you know, galling for them, really. I mean, they sort of had a end of season slide, really. I hope they can get out of it, but, you know, there's still points in it. East United have gone up to 19th. You know, they've done really well to turn their season round, considering they're near the bottom for the rest of the season. So yeah, points is Leatherhead 22nd with 32, Cray Wanderers 21st with 32, Merstham 20th with 33, East Thurrock 19th with 34. I'm just hoping, I'm looking at it because Carshalton's last game of the season is away to Merstham, and I'm as much as I want to see a Carshalton win, of course I do. You know, I'm Robin. If we end up relegating Merstham, that's going to be a hard one to take. I've got a lot of friends at Merstham, so I really hope, you know, hope they're either safe or they're down by because I really don't want to be the club that sends them down. I really don't, personally speaking. Yeah, they've had a bit of a slump. Yeah, and that's it for my roundup. Again, congratulations to Worthing, worthy winners of the championship. You know, can't argue with that. You know, good luck to them in the next season. So, Seaside trip we're going to miss now, but I think we've got Welling. Welling have been relegated today, and I think they're going to drop down to us. So, we exchanged the trip for the South Coast for a trip to South East London. Lovely. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'm not sure what game I'm doing yet on Tuesday, but on Wednesday I might do the Isthmian League Cup final over at Averley. I might go and do a vlog for that if I'm allowed to. So yeah, that'd be good. And of course, Carshalton are away next Saturday to champions elect Worthing. So that should be a fun game. But yeah, and that's it from me, AJ. Pleased with the point. We drew 0-0. Happy with that. You know, certainly a lot happier than the last home game. But yeah, but we've got 3 games left. 2 away, 2 away, 1 at home. So yeah, home to Corinthian Casuals on Easter Monday, and then away to Merstham in the last game of the season. So I'll be back for a game this week. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, so from me, AJ, arrivederci.